Oh, is this thing on? Oh. Hello and welcome to My Creative Mind Newscast Edition, where the news keeps coming, and so do we. I'm your host, Mike. And now for the weather forecast from Javi. Javi, how we doing?
Well, Mike, it's pretty dry at the moment, but that's only because I'm inside. It's pretty rainy outside though.
You're doing the weather, so you should probably be standing outside to showcase the weather.
Yeah, Mike. I'm not doing that.
Well, anyways.
Anybody got a beer? Can we get a beer over here?
It's beer time, everyone!
And it is 4. This week's beer is Rogue Hazelnut Brown Nectar. Ale with natural hazelnut flavor, by Rogue, obviously. Dark brown in color with hazelnut aroma, rich nutty flavor, and a smooth malty finish. Let's pop this boy open. Can I get a glass here? There we go. Keep a little extra for me. All right.
And now, Javi from the weather with a description of the beer. Javi, take it away.
All right. Let's get a little taste. So it's actually a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. Definitely a brown ale. Smells a little caramely. I do get a little of a nutty aroma to it. Very, very light in flavor, actually. Actually, I really like this brown, and I'm not a brown ale guy, so I do appreciate this beer a little bit more than I did before. What do you think, Mike?
I need a beer.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's a little something for you, Mike. Let me pass that right over to here.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks, Javi. Oh. Yes. It does look darker than normal. It's a bit nutty. Yeah. I don't like it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And for our first story of the day, this one coming from GameSpot. It says, PlayStation boss predicts post-console world. Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios boss Sean Layden has laid down an ambitious prediction on where he thinks the video game industry could be headed, stating that though we are a gaming community, we approach through different doorways: PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox One. And he states, in the future, it's just your doorway to all these other gamers in our community. Seems a little hypocritical there, Mr. Layden. Are we going to have cross-platform? Across all consoles? This just in. Controversially, the company initially said that it wouldn't allow crossplay between PS4 and other consoles because PlayStation is the best place to play. Interesting. The company has since relented, and games like Fortnite and Rocket League support crossplay between PS4 and competing consoles. He did go on to say how we're open for it. We're open for a new, cross-platform. All we have to do is have those companies reach out to us because it's a click of a button on our end, and then the actual, another company who was been requesting cross cross-platform play was like, yeah, we've been raising our hands this whole time, and you haven't clicked the button on. For us, it's a simple click of the button, but it's all of your policies to go through and bullshit to get through to actually get it to work, like cross-play wise. Very interesting, very hypocritical, it seems like. Are you just saying this quote because you believe it, or are you trying to make up for what you said back then about, like, we're not going to be working with other, members of the community to support crossplay between other consoles and things?
Oh, were you saying something, Mike? Oh, yeah. What was he saying? Yeah. So Layden, I don't know. I think he needs to get his shit together, because he keeps going back and forth, like you said, and I don't really agree with what he's saying. I think he's just trying to cover his ass. Personally, I actually think that it would be good for the systems to merge together, but at the same time, what would happen to the consoles themselves? The consoles themselves are supposed to be obsolete at that point. Are they all going to just fuse together and make one console? They're still going to be fighting over who's going to sell the most consoles. It's not like they're going to give up. That's their bread and butter right there. They don't make anything else. Their games are made for their consoles. Unless they get together and make a console together, which I highly doubt. The point he made about buying a DVD and then tossing it into any DVD player is kind of irrelevant, because at the end of the day, you still have to make money, and you're going to have to pay to make these games. So I don't really see the point in a lot of the things he was saying. But if we can definitely bring down those walls and make sure that everybody can game together, I think that would be pretty beneficial in my standpoint.
Yeah, that sounds pretty convincing. One whole console between everyone. Doesn't seem like you said, it would probably work. But to me, you saying that makes me think of their exclusives. So something like Spider-Man PS4, that's the only way you can get that game is through the PS4. It almost seems like the exclusiveness of each console is going to open up even more. I mean, Nintendo is notorious for that. Having, Mario and Smash and all that on their system, you have to get a Nintendo console in order to play it. So I'm thinking maybe the future is going to be third-party games are going to be open to all gamers, and all consoles, all cross-play, but each first-party company is going to be focusing on that exclusive game to really push their console and really push their sales. That's how they're going to make their money. So I heard there was a new game out. In with that report is Javi. Javi, let us know what this new game is. Is it another Fortnite?
Well, Mike, it's actually Apex Legends.
Apex Legends, you don't say. Interesting.
Apex Legends! Apex Legends! Apex Legends! Apex Legends! Apex Legends! Apex Legends!
And what does it entail?
The game essentially is a battle royale of 23 player teams. And each player can choose a certain character with certain characteristics and certain abilities.
So it's Fortnite, but without building shit. That sounds cool.
So you can choose your characters, and each individual character has a certain ability. You could choose a medic. You can choose a scout, which looks a lot like a robot. Or it doesn't look a lot like a robot. It is a robot.
You get to be a robot? Fucking A. Like Chappie?
There's a lot of really cool aspects to the game. This map is humongous. It's massive. I don't know how big it is. I haven't traveled through every single individual area, but you should definitely check it out. It's currently on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 4.
What's that? All right. Coming to us live, Javi has an urgent matter to discuss.
Yes, Michael. We actually just got the footage of the new Aladdin trailer. Personally, it looks really good. all the visuals look really nice. The characters actually look very much like the originals. I never really cared for the original Aladdin movie, and that's probably because I never finished watching it.
Blasphemy!
I know, I never watched it. But this movie actually looks pretty good. Aside from one little detail, by little detail, giant fat blue Will Smith detail. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with Will Smith, but I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it back. I don't know what the hell Will Smith himself was thinking, because he did a terrible job. This tiny little clip is pretty much summing up his character, because if this is how they're going to introduce the genie, personally, not my favorite. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, man. Blue man group makes me think of Shrek for whatever reason. Well, the donkey from Shrek. Where's the acting going on in that trailer? Oh, you never heard of me? What? We're gonna make waffles. Like, come on. Let me just give a shout out to Jasmine there. She looks pretty good. Pretty cute Jasmine, let me tell you. She's walking down them stairs towards me. Okay, maybe not towards me. Towards fancy Prince Ali. Whatever. Go watch the movie.
And this is Javi reporting from the living room. Back to you in the living room, Mike.
Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check us out next Sunday. That's all for our show. Good night. Be sure to like and subscribe if you would like. No pressure. Click here if you know how to do thumbnails, because I don't.
Apex Legends!